What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Today we're going to be doing the Firecraft on the Work Tough gear. This is the Puzon Wilderness Bowie. Puzon Wilderness Bowie. It is in SK85 steel. Look at that ginormous monstrosity of a blade. Wow. That thing is awesome, guys. I mean, awesome. Got G10 handle scales. I believe those are G10. Wow. I mean, what else? What can you say about this thing? It does not have a lanyard hole in the back, but it does have a little hole right here. You could probably run a lanyard off of that if you wanted to. It's got a generous finger choil. It will keep you locked in. Very cool. Very cool. It's got that classic Bowie design. It's got your little fuller right through here. I don't think this one will strike a fire steel, and I don't think it will scratch fat wood. I don't think. But either way, we're going to do Firecraft with this giant thing. So it came with an awesome Kydex sheath. You can set up to hang off of you however you want. I run it like this, basically like that, and then I can draw it like this. It's the way I draw it. Or I can cross draw with my right hand, pull it out like that. So that's the way I wear it. Oh, is over my shoulder, and that's just the way I carry this big ass thing. So we'll get the sheath put up. Sheath is amazing, of course. All right, let's get down to the stump. We're gonna do some chopping. All right, we're gonna put this thing through a few paces here. See what we can do with it for Firecraft. All right. I got a small piece of pine here. Well, sort of not. About the size of my wrist, maybe a little smaller. And we're going to do some chopping. That's what we're going to do. This pine is very hard. Very hard. I'll tell you that. There we go. Chopped it right off there, guys. So, there's some chopping. If you watched any of my shorts on this knife, I've done a lot of chopping on some of the shorts. So, that'll be enough for the chopping for this video. And, oh, got a knot there. We're going to try to baton through this. I got some more stuff we can try to baton here in a little bit. The old 2-pound dead blow hammer out. Again, this thing was gifted to me from Peterbilt Knife Guy. He is awesome, of course. And we thank him for supporting the channel, for sure. It's going to break out the side, I think. Nope, went through it. There we go, right through the side of that knot. All right, let's baton something else. Let's baton something else. Let's baton something else. What do you think? Huh? We're going to try it. I'm not going to guarantee it. We're going to try it. This thing is big as my fist. Yeah, bigger. We're going to try it. We're going to see what we can do with this fucking thing. I don't know, guys. I'm giving it all I can. It ain't even going into the wood yet. Let's stand up. Ah. There it is. Oh my God. Look at the size of that piece of wood. Wow. Right through that big old oak knot too. Woo. Looks good to me, guys. I think this thing's damn near indestructible, guys. I really do. Wow, wearing myself completely out. Jeez. All right, that's still almost the size of my fist right there. That's a giant piece of wood. We're gonna do this again if I don't get my finger in there. Come on, go with it. Yeah. Wow. I'm telling you. Work Tuff gear. Wow. It is so cool. They make such cool little blades, big blades, you name it. It's cool. All right. Let's see. There's a piece. Oh, that's that piece that I was beating on earlier. Let's see. We'll finish that off. It had a dot in it, and I didn't want to finish it breaking it in two. I knew this would cut right through it, so that worked out just fine. All right. I'm not scared of breaking this knife at all. It's just a beast. It is just a beast. Come on now. It'll not there. There we go. All right, guys. Now that I'm completely freaking worn out, we'll see. Maybe make a feather stick with that. Let's see. We need to do some cross batoning, though. We got to cross baton some stuff here. That's what we got to do. Here's a piece of white oak with a knot in it. White oak with a knot. Damn. Wow. That was hard. That was so freaking hard. Damn. Let's go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and do it one more time. Woo! That's it. Wow. All right. We're going to feather stick that one. We're going to, holy shit, try to find something else to feather stick. That ain't going to feather stick for nothing. This has got a knot in it, but we're going to break it. Let's break it, and then we can maybe get a feather stick out of it. Maybe. Just maybe. Might be able to get a feather stick out of that. Maybe. Let's go ahead and cut this rod off of it. There we go. We don't need that rot. All right. We'll get a feather stick off any of that. Tell you what, let's just see if we can't. Let's see if we can't go through that knot. Just to see. Just to see. Yep, busted it right out there. There we go. Just annihilated that freaking pine knot. I mean, annihilated. It just ripped it right out of its freaking socket. Wow. These things are awesome, guys. All right. Man, I'm getting dirty today. Let's try to make some feathers out of this with this giant ass knife. We'll try it. We're going to choke up on the blade. We're going to use that finger choil. Watch it. Look at that. Man, this thing is so sharp. Man, look at those little bitty fine curls with a gigantic knife. Crazy. We'll go out here on the end. Try to thicken them up a little bit. My arm's freaking worn out. There we go, guys. There's your fuzzy stick right there. There you go. Little fuzzy stick going on with a great big giant knife. Now, these next two pieces of wood, I think they're shitty. I don't think they'll curl that pretty, but we'll see what they'll do. Like I said, this one here I don't think is going to curl worth shit. All right, I'm not going to use the finger troll this time. I'm just gonna hold on to the knife. Got a big damn knot there. It just keeps hitting. Yep, it's not as easy to control. If I pull that up and put my finger right in that little groove, then I can control this thing just a little easier. Oh yeah. Yep, that finger troll is where it's at, guys. Yep, that's not real pretty either, but it'll work. It will work. All right, I'm going to stay inside of that finger choil because that finger choil is where it's at for me. It is working. This piece of wood is not working with me at all. And I'm worn out, guys. I'm worn out from swinging this big ass thing. So there's you some curls right there, curly cues. Yeah, half of them fell off, damn it. But we do have some here that I can put in a pile. Shit. That I say I can put in a pile. There we go. Kind of pile those up just a little bit. All right. Now, we'll see if this thing will scratch any fat wood. I'm not sure if it will. I'm really not sure. I don't think it's going to scratch fat wood at all. We will try. Yeah. So see there, guys, it's not gonna scratch nothing anywhere. It just doesn't have a sharp enough edge to scratch fat wood. Even inside that finger choil, it's rounded off so well, you just can't scratch fat wood with this thing anywhere. Yeah, it's not going to do it, guys. Not going, son of a bitch. Not going to do it. I screwed up my pile. Come on, get back up there. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have to get inside that finger choil there. And we're just going to have to try to cut some little pieces off, which doesn't work real well with a knife that is this damn big. Yeah, it just is not working real well. All right, we got some little pieces, but some of them pieces are too big, I know. All right, we're going to squish all this together. And, yeah, if it wasn't for Fiberlite, I don't think this fire would ever go. But we're going to use the Fiberlite like I always do. Fiberlite, Outdoor Element, get you some. The links will be in the description box down below. 10% off coupon code for this stuff is all caps Cowboy Blade. And it's amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing little fire starter. Comes with fire steel and a whistle and a Ranger band. Very cool. All right, now we'll get out my fire steel. This is 6 by 1/2 inch Baylite. It will be in the Amazon affiliate links down below. And this big ass thing will not strike a fire steel anywhere. Let's try that finger choil. Nope. Nope. Not happening, guys. Not happening. But for batoning, man, and chopping, yeah, it's awesome, guys. All right, we are going to use the striker that comes with the Baylite. There you go, guys. We have got a fire, and we will get these curls put on there. Well, we'll try to. There you go, guys. Work Tuff gear. That is a Work Tuff gear Puzon Wilderness Bowie. It's pretty damn awesome. I would want a smaller knife to do the fine work with. When it comes to your feather sticks and when it comes to your scratching a fat wood, striking your fire steel, I would definitely want a smaller knife to use in conjunction with that giant knife. All right, that's just my mileage. Your mileage may vary. I don't know. That's what I would think, though, is that you would want another knife that's just a little smaller than that. But oh, there's some curls. There's some curls that needs burnt. There we go. Get them in there. Whoosh, there they go. All right, guys, let's get this fire put out. We'll get the fire put out. Damn, I have made a mess of my garage. Whew, made a mess. See, curls don't have to be pretty in order to burn. You know what I mean? They don't have to be pretty in order to burn. So, sure, it's nice for the camera whenever you can make real pretty curls, but it doesn't work all the time, guys. This doesn't work all the time. Giant Bowie knife. Check him out. Let's pinions up. All right, guys. There we go. I'm sure it's not hurt at all. This thing's damn near indestructible. I really believe. It's so cool. All right. Let's get this thing sprayed down. We'll get it sprayed down. Try to get it cleaned up here a little bit for the camera. If I clean it up really good, then you guys can actually see if there's any sort of scratches, warps, anything that would, you know, sometimes whenever you leave a knife dirty after you've done firecraft with it, you can't see if you've actually hurt the blade any until you clean it. So that's why I clean these knives after the firecraft. Now, that's why I've started doing it this way, because there's been times that I have done a firecraft video and showed you guys, hey, look at this knife, it's perfect. And then after I clean it, I find these little scratches and just little bitty things that I did, you know, the camera didn't pick up because the knife was dirty. So that's why I've been cleaning these pretty good after I'm done. So that way, if there's any imperfections, maybe you guys can see them too. And maybe if you see something I don't, let me know, you know. But that's it, guys. That thing is perfect in every way. It's just like it was when we started, guys. Just exactly like it was when we started. Awesome blade, awesome blade. If you're looking for a great big giant chopping knife that is 99% indestructible, in my opinion, yeah, Work Tuff gear. That's what they make. Indestructible shit, in my opinion, guys. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Very good, very heavy, well-made stuff. All right, guys. That's it. Chandler's Legacy Farm. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe. And sure we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll do something cool. I will. We will. See ya.